nothing now. She was built for this whole situation. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Fashion week.
Échale ganas, mija. Lista. Ponte arriba. Los tiempos.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now, here is George. That shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. And George gets it to go.
Now, you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
Outside Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways. So there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Rebounded by Tatum.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Shoots the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Pass to George. Back to Gordon. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Celtics.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Holiday inside the line. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Here's Embiid. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's White. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, yes, sir. PG making it look easy.
Holiday inside the line. And Embiid pulls it down. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Down low. George. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Oubre. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Mr. Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here.
76ers substitution. Number 16.
Brown outside. Here he goes. And the dunk by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Outside, Maxey. 3 seconds left. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And slams it home and gets some camera time.
Oh, he nailed it.
How about that shot to keep the clock? That one covers some distance.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Pritchard to the paint. Here's Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
The 76ers trailed by 3. Maxey into the lane.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Back to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Boston.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Left side Walker. Pass to Hauser. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer. Hauser's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Martin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's Horford. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Now, here's Walker. pass to Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And stolen by Drummond. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
But how about the anticipation by Andre Drummond triggers the fast break by his ability to steal one.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
Yours, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis to end the run. Tatum no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it. And it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Oubre. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Back to Drummond. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And it's Brown missing. George looking around. Here's Embiid. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brown. And they pick up 2. He has 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Maxey. Sinks that one from the post. Maxey's got the lead back up to 7 now for the 76ers.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's Brown. He's got 6. Six on the shot clock. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And here's George. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Clock at 6. The three from George. And Boston with the rebound. Right side, Tatum. Horford in the post. Makes it off the glass.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to George. Over Horford. Here's Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we... Thank you for that. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level, and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Now, here's George. He's got 8. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's good on the layup. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Back to Holiday. Picked by Horford. Fires top of the key. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Porzingis can't hit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, George. Boston grabs the miss. Left side, Brown. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers ahead, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
38.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Back to Maxey. Here's Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers. Back to Porzingis. Fades. No good that time.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Outside Lowry. Back to Martin. Rebounded by the Celtics. On the wing, Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Short. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Outside, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Drills it from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the critical free throw was the one to make it a 2-possession game, and he got it.
The 3 from Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
Pass to Tatum. Oubre with the steal. Pushing it up. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The 76ers leading by 9. Here's George. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Tatum, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. There's a minute 45 left in the game.
The assist.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Up top, Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Oubre outside. And taken away by Brown. Tatum with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum gets it inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
And it's George missing. Celtics trailed by 9. Left side, Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Inside. 6 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good on the shot.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Gordon. The 3 from George. Trains the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Dort.
Everybody's going